Stretching across the Detroit River, the Gordie Howe International Bridge nears completion, linking Windsor, Ontario with Detroit, Michigan. This bridge is not just a physical structure, it represents a significant milestone in the relationship between these two cities. More than concrete and steel, it's a symbol of North American ambition and the deep ties between Canada and the US. The bridge stands as a testament to the collaborative spirit and shared goals of these neighboring nations. With a $6.4 billion Canadian price tag, it's one of the continent's largest infrastructure investments in a generation. This massive financial commitment underscores the importance of this project to both countries. Named for a hockey legend who played on both sides of the border, the bridge is a tribute to unity. Gordie Howe's legacy of sportsmanship and cross-border camaraderie is immortalized in this grand structure. Its main span, 2,800 feet, will be the longest of any cable-stayed bridge in North America, suspended between two iconic pylons. This engineering marvel is set to redefine the skyline and become a landmark of modern design. Thousands of workers have pieced together this colossal project, aiming to secure a century of trade and prosperity. Their dedication and hard work are the backbone of this monumental endeavor. Yet, as the final deck sections rise in 2024, doubts emerge. Is this a sound investment or a monumental gamble? The future of this bridge, while promising, is not without its challenges and uncertainties. The bridge, once a symbol of connection, now faces political headwinds and questions about its future. As it stands tall, it must navigate the complexities of modern geopolitics and economic shifts to truly fulfill its promise. The Windsor-Detroit corridor is the single most vital artery for trade and transportation between Canada and the United States, connecting two nations whose economies are deeply intertwined. Every day, thousands of trucks, cars, and trains cross this border, fueling the world's largest trading relationship and supporting millions of jobs on both sides. The aging Ambassador Bridge, a historic structure that has served for nearly a century, currently handles an astonishing 25% of all Canada-US merchandise trade. Its lanes are packed with trucks carrying everything from auto parts to fresh produce, making it a true economic lifeline. But with growing trade volumes and increasing congestion, a new solution was needed. The Gordie Howe International Bridge, featuring 6 wide lanes and state-of-the-art customs plazas, is designed to ease bottlenecks, reduce wait times, and boost economic efficiency for decades to come. Delays at the border can cost businesses billions of dollars each year, disrupting supply chains and driving up prices for consumers. This new crossing is engineered to keep goods moving swiftly, ensuring shelves stay stocked and factories keep running. And it's not just about freight. Pedestrians and cyclists will finally have a safe, dedicated way to cross the river, opening up new opportunities for community connection, recreation, and cross-border tourism. Lower tolls are promised, making the crossing more accessible and affordable for families, commuters, and businesses alike, and encouraging even more cross-border exchange. Relying on a single aging bridge is a risk North America can't afford. The Gordie Howe Bridge provides crucial redundancy, ensuring that trade and travel can continue even if one crossing is closed for repairs or emergencies. In many ways, it's an insurance policy in steel and concrete, built to guarantee the future of millions of jobs, secure the flow of goods, and strengthen the economic partnership that defines this continent. In 2022, social media buzzed with rumors of a catastrophic collapse at the Gordie Howe Bridge site. The reality? A section of West 4th Street near the Michigan interchange caved in, nowhere near the bridge's main structure. The bridge itself remained untouched and structurally sound. Investigators quickly traced the cause to aging city infrastructure, possibly disturbed by nearby construction vibrations. No one was injured, and repairs were completed in just 18 days. Still, the incident fueled misinformation, casting unwarranted doubt on the project's integrity. It was a reminder of the challenges of building in urban environments where old and new must coexist. The bridge's progress continued, but the ghost of that collapse lingered in public perception. A minor setback became a cautionary tale about the power of rumor over reality. As the bridge neared completion in 2025, a new threat emerged. Not engineering, but politics. President Trump's administration announced a sweeping 25% tariff on all foreign-made cars and auto parts, striking at the heart of Canada's export economy. Canada retaliated with its own tariffs, escalating a trade war that threatened the very rationale for the bridge. The Gordie Howe was built for a world of free trade, but now faced the prospect of plummeting traffic and empty lanes. The project's long-term vision clashed with the short-term volatility of political cycles. A single policy decision threatened to undermine years of planning and billions in investment. The bridge's future as a vital artery was suddenly in doubt. Would it open as a symbol of partnership or as a monument to a fractured era? The trade war's impact was immediate in Windsor, where the Stellantis assembly plant shut down for 2 weeks, sending 3,000 workers home. The once bustling factory floor fell eerily silent, a stark contrast to the usual hum of machinery and the chatter of workers. Families who relied on these jobs faced sudden uncertainty, their livelihoods hanging in the balance. The shutdown exposed the vulnerability of an industry where parts cross the border multiple times before a car is finished. Each component's journey from raw material to finished product was disrupted, highlighting the intricate web of dependencies that keep the automotive industry running smoothly. Tariffs disrupted supply chains, causing delays and uncertainty for workers and businesses alike. The ripple effects were felt far and wide, from the factory floors to the shipping yards, where containers sat idle and trucks faced long delays at border checkpoints. The Gordie Howe Bridge, meant to secure the region's future, now risked becoming a bridge to nowhere. Its construction, once a symbol of progress and connectivity, now stood as a reminder of stalled ambitions and uncertain futures. For Windsor's families and small businesses, the economic pain was real and growing. Empty storefronts and struggling households painted a grim picture of a community grappling with the fallout of international policies beyond their control. The bridge, once a promise of prosperity, became a silent witness to distress. As the sun set over the quiet river, the empty streets and idle bridge underscored the region's deepening woes. Years of hope turned to anxiety as the political forces threatening the bridge also darkened factory floors. Workers, once confident in their future, now faced an uncertain path, their dreams clouded by the looming economic storm. The human cost of the trade war was no longer hypothetical. It was measured in lost jobs and growing dread. Faces once filled with hope now showed the strain of economic hardship as families struggled to make ends meet. The region's future hung in the balance, tied to the fate of the bridge and the policies shaping cross-border trade. The decisions made in distant capitals had immediate and profound impacts on the lives of those in Windsor, leaving the community to navigate an uncertain future. The Gordie Howe Bridge's story is one of political struggle as much as engineering. The Maroon family, owners of the Ambassador Bridge, fought fiercely to block the project, fearing competition. Millions were spent on lobbying and campaigns, turning the bridge into a battleground of public versus private interests. Ultimately, Canadian determination and cross-border cooperation prevailed, with Canada financing the entire project. The bridge became a symbol of resilience and national resolve. Now, as it nears completion, it faces a new test, not from corporate rivals, but from shifting trade policies and political uncertainty. Its legacy hangs between a history of victory and a future of economic risk. Despite the storm, optimism endures around the Gordie Howe Bridge. Its champions see it as a long-term investment built for a century, not a single political cycle. The economies of Ontario and the Midwest are deeply fused. Their supply chains can't be easily untangled. Business leaders argue that the costs of a prolonged trade war will force a return to cooperation. The bridge stands ready to facilitate renewed growth when the dust settles. It's also a symbol of international partnership, built through unprecedented cooperation between governments and companies. The bridge's pedestrian and cycling path promises to foster community as well as commerce. As MP Brian Massey said, "Presidents come and go, but bridges remain." The hope is that the Gordie Howe will outlast today's turbulence and stand for generations as a testament to connection. But a darker possibility haunts the bridge's future. If the trade war becomes permanent, the bridge could become a $4.79 billion white elephant, 6 empty lanes spanning the river. Broken supply chains and reshoring would mean less cross-border traffic, turning the bridge into a monument to a lost era. For Windsor and Detroit, the underused bridge would symbolize lost jobs and a severed partnership. Taxpayers would bear the cost of maintaining a structure that failed to deliver on its promise. The bridge could become a ghostly ruin, a reminder of what was lost. Its silence would speak louder than any political speech. This is the ultimate fear, that a symbol of connection becomes a landmark of economic divorce. As the Gordie Howe Bridge prepares to open, it stands at a crossroads. Engineering triumph or cautionary tale? Its fate depends not on its structure, but on the choices of leaders in Ottawa and Washington. Major infrastructure projects outlast political cycles. Their impact is generational. The bridge is a commitment cast in steel, a legacy for the next century. Its success now hinges on a return to cooperation and shared interests. The bridge can be a catalyst for renewed dialogue, a reminder of what's at stake. It will be more than a path for trucks. It's a chapter in the story of two nations. The decisions made now will define its legacy for generations to come.